Hello, this is Chris, and welcome to the first trailer reaction of 2019. Hope you've all had a great new year. I realise that it's the 10th that I'm recording this on, so we're 10 days into the new year at this point, but I hope you all had a very good one, a very safe one, and looking forward to all of the movies that we've got coming out in 2019. There's some absolutely great ones, and the trailer reaction that we're kicking off with today is Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel Special Look. Why they haven't called this official trailer 3 is completely beyond me, but this is off the Marvel Entertainment's YouTube page, and it's essentially the brand new trailer for Captain Marvel, which is the upcoming latest entry in the slew of Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. I have actually done reactions to all the previous trailers that have come out for Captain Marvel. I will link those in the description down below. And I think, like a lot of people, I know some people are very, very much looking forward to this movie, but there's also a very vocal, I don't even want to say minority, I think it's kind of vocal majority that are very unsure with this movie. You know, the trailers have come out, and whilst it hasn't looked awful, it hasn't looked fantastic either. I've drew reference to Brie Larson's performance as Captain Marvel. Nothing about her performance is really doing it for me at the moment. That could all change when I see this trailer or when I see the final movie. It's very difficult to gauge someone's performance based on like a 1 minute or 1 minute 30 trailer. But, you know, there are some reservations there from a lot of people from what I've spoke to. They really don't know what to make of this movie. You know, whether it is going to be a hit or whether it's going to be just sort of a subpar Marvel movie. And I think a lot of that is down to the fact that we have had Infinity War, which was one of my favourite films of 2018. God, it seems so weird talking about films that came out last year now when they still seem so fresh. But the big hype is obviously Avengers Endgame. But if you're a Marvel fan, you've kind of got to watch this because we know that she's going to, play into the events of Avengers Endgame somewhere. Other than that, I really don't know that much about the character of Captain Marvel herself. I guess I should do a strategic Wikipedia click and read through a bunch of articles on her character, which I probably will do before this movie comes out. But I'm just interested to see a brand new character brought to the screen that we haven't had yet, that I don't know anything about, and, you know, it will hopefully introduce me to a great new Marvel character. I've also been told that this trailer is the best trailer that we've had. I read a few of the comments as well on this video saying that this has restored my faith in the film because a lot of people have been unsure about it. I haven't seen the trailer yet. This is going to be my first time watching it. It came out a couple of days ago, so I'm playing catch up to it. But with all that being said, we're going to watch the trailer together now. I'm going to talk much more about it afterwards, and I'm really hoping this one wins me over this time. So I'm going to click play now.
Grunge is a good look for you.
Did you have a rough day, Agent Fury?
I'm gonna need clarification on this space invasion.
Skrulls are infiltrating your planet. They're shapeshifters.
That's still my favourite shot where she punches the granny.
Skrull.
That's a photon blast.
And?
How Skrull cannot do that?
I'm just supposed to take your word for that.
I've said it before as well, the CGI on Samuel Jackson is incredible.
We are Kree. Strong. United. You have to let go of the past.
I don't remember my past.
Control it.
I have this power, but I don't know where it came from.
I've never seen anything like her.
You think you can find others?
She's just the beginning.
So we've got another superhero action sequence on a train.
But you're not as strong as you think.
Will it top Spider-Man 2 or the Wolverine? We'll have to wait and see. Nice.
What is this?
The SHIELD logo.
Does announcing your identity on clothing help with the covert part of your job?
Said the space soldier who was wearing a rubber suit.
Get tickets now.
Wait, so a SHIELD logo? Is this where it's invented? Because I believe this is set in the 90s, right? So is that where the SHIELD logo comes from? Or I'm trying to think back to some of like the earlier Marvel films now, like, you know, around the time of like Captain America and things like that, where SHIELD was sort of like in its infancy. Did they have a logo then? I thought they did, but maybe someone can correct me in the comments because it's been a while since I've seen some of those early movies. Yeah, this is definitely without doubt the best trailer that we've had for this film. Where was this trailer all along? If this had been trailer 1, for example, I think a lot of people would be more on board with this thing. We get to see a little bit more personality with Brie Larson. Now, don't get me wrong, she's not like blowing me away with her performance in this trailer, in this film so far. But it's a step in the right direction, because all the other times in the trailer she seemed very sort of stoic and very monotone and, dare I say, a little bit boring as well. But here we get a little bit of back and forth with her and Nick Fury, which looks like it's going to be the best stuff in the movie. And I feel like I'm beating a dead horse by saying this, but that de-aging effect on Samuel Jackson is incredible. I don't know why this technology hasn't took off as much as it has. It's still being, used very sparingly in movies, and it's got more and more convincing as the years have gone on. We did get a very young Robert Downey Jr. at the beginning of Captain America Civil War, I believe, and if you go back to that movie, even then it kind of looked very fakey fake, and I know it's a hologram, so you could argue that. But it did look very rubbery, it didn't look very lifelike. But then as the years have gone on to the point where we get to this looks like Samuel Jackson's just, filmed his scenes from the 90s. Like he's fresh off the set of Pulp Fiction and he's filming scenes for this movie. That's how good it looks. So I really hope that more studios utilise this effect if they do want to do sequels to some of these older films, but they want to keep the characters, relatively the same age as... I mean, it's just an idea. They probably won't do that, and the actors probably, want to, age gracefully in the films, in sequels. But I just think it's really, really cool technology, and how far it's come and how convincing it looks now. In terms of the action, I love that space stuff with Captain Marvel, where she's like jetting through space and just like annihilating everything. Hopefully they don't make her too overpowered, because I think that will take away a lot from her character if she's just like this Superman kind of character with no weaknesses. I think that leads to a very, very boring character if there's no kind of peril or threat there to the character that, could beat her if there is any like chance of peril there or tension. And I've said this as well before, but I really hope that she doesn't just show up in Infinity War Part 2, or Avengers Endgame as I now have to call it. And she just shows up last minute and like one punches Thanos and he's down for the count and that's it. That will really annoy me if they do that, so I hope they integrate her into Endgame a little bit better than that and don't just make a sort of like, trigger God mode and just save the day for everyone, because I think that'd be a bit lazy writing. But I trust the Russo brothers anyway with that film. I really don't know what else I can say about this. We get a little bit more of Jude Law in this one as well. We knew he was in the movie, but we haven't seen much of him in previous trailers, so that's cool. Everything else is kind of footage that we've already seen, and that's been a common thing with all of these trailers, is that the footage that they've chose to use are kind of the same shots. So that's telling me that they're playing a lot close to the chest, which will be great. I'm tired of trailers basically showing the entire movie right from the off. So I hope there's a lot of surprises in this movie. If anything, it will probably just be sort of like a bog standard Marvel movie. I don't think it's going to come up to the quality of, say, Winter Soldier or Infinity War or Civil War or anything like that. But I really, really hope that it's better than a lot of people are sort of believing it to be at this moment. I do want this movie to be really good, and I do want this to be a character that I can connect with and get to know. Like, this is going to be my introduction to the character of Captain Marvel. If I don't do a Wikipedia search before the movie, but I'm sure I will. So that'll do it for my reaction on Captain Marvel Special Look. Be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this trailer. Are you looking forward to this movie? Do you still have your reservations about it? Do you think this is the best trailer we've got for it so far? Anything Captain Marvel or indeed Marvel related, please do let me know. Before I round off, I do want to do a little quick update of a video that I'm going to be going live for tomorrow. I just decided that I was going to do this today. But I didn't realise that Stan and Ollie was out this weekend, the film based on the life of Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. And I've been requested to watch a bunch of Laurel and Hardy movies before I go and see that movie. There's a whole lot of them, and I thought, I did a Mary Poppins watch-along on Christmas Day. True that I didn't watch much of the movie, it kind of turned into a Q&A session, but it was a really fun experience. It was great talking to you guys, so I thought, why not do that again? So tomorrow I'll be watching a Laurel and Hardy movie. I haven't decided which one to watch yet. I've got a list of them here. I'll rattle through them very, very quickly. I'll also put them on our social media as well, so you guys can vote on which one you want to see me watch. I'll put that on Facebook and Twitter. Links to those are in the description down below. So this was from a commenter called Rackin' Frackin', which is an amazing YouTube name. He's recommended that I watch The Music Box, Bratz, Busybodies, County Hospital, Our Wife, Laughing Gravy, Helpmates, Hog Wild, Come Clean, Toad in a Hole, Them There Hills, Sons of the Desert, or Way Out West. Now, that is a lot of movies. I'm not going to get through all of them, but I will pick one. I'll put it over to you guys so you can pick which one you want to see me watch. And, you know, I'll just fire up a live stream, throw it on, watch along to it, give a little bit of a commentary. I usually read up on the film a little bit before I go live. And if we've got some people in and you want to throw me a question, we can kind of turn it into a Q&A session as well. So I'll be going live for that tomorrow, and then I'll be going to see Stan and Ollie on the weekend and expect a review for that either on Saturday or Sunday. So if you've just discovered us through this video, please hit that subscribe button and the bell icon as well so you get an update every time we go live, whether it be for a movie review, a trailer reaction with me, or any of our other original content. It would be great to see more of you guys come on board to this channel. So that'll do it for me for right now. Until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.